All right, about 7:45. We're on time for News Extra, and that is up next. News Director Kevin Mooney with that report today. It's brought to you by the Gearing Civic Center. Here's Kevin.
Thank you, Steve, and good morning, everyone. And very pleased to have a gentleman that came all the way from Bushnell today. Tim Nolting is here to talk about Bushnell Day, and it's coming up this weekend. And I know Dave's looking forward to being in the parade and all that. Welcome, Tim.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Welcome. All right, Bushnell Day. I didn't ask you this out front, but do you have any idea how long you guys have had Bushnell Day?
I think, from what I understand, it began back in around 1913.
Yeah.
And I think during that period of time, they've only missed maybe 3 or 4 years.
Well, that's pretty good.
So this is the celebration of the 126th anniversary of the founding of Bushnell.
Oh, wow, that's fantastic. So last year was 125. Huh?
Yeah, that was the big push to get going again.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys are doing a good job. I'm looking at all the wonderful things that you're going to do involved with this, and so you have a lot of first of all, you have a lot of volunteers, right?
A lot of volunteers. We have people from the community. Roberta Marshall is one. Norma Zaboda has been a big help to us. My daughter Jamie is kind of ramrodding the whole thing, and then her mother Deb and myself are riding along and doing what we can to keep it going.
All right, very good. And you have a lot of folks, sponsors as well that are helping you out before we get going here.
Outstanding support for this. We've got sponsors from Bushnell, from Kimball, Pine Bluffs, Dix, Omaha. Our Omaha supporter is Union Pacific Railroad, and they have thrown in a commemorative Swiss Army knife with a Union Pacific locomotive emblem on it. It's a beautiful piece. Cheyenne, Lowe's in Cheyenne has donated a grill. That'll be one of our drawing items. And we have sponsors from Scotts Bluff as well.
All right, you got like 50 items that are up for drawings throughout the day, right?
A little over 50 items. We'll be drawing for prizes every hour on the hour, a number of prizes. We have donations from Laurent's, who is a department store in Kimball.
Yeah.
Kimball Subway, excuse me, Pine Bluffs Auto, Baumgar's here in Scotts Bluff, Main Street Market, Pizza Hut, Lowe's, and we have donors, the various banks in Kimball, other companies such as Castronics, Evertson's, George Risk, High West Energy, and they've donated cash to the village. And the purpose of Bushnell Day in the last few years has been to assist Bushnell water and sewer maintenance. Being a small village of about 100 people, we look towards grants and donations to keep that system working. And so the big push now is to replace our public restrooms in the park. The ones we have are inoperable, and we're starting to get some activity in Bushnell, people stopping by, and so we want to get those public restrooms repaired. And to that end, I'd especially like to thank our local Lions Club. I understand the Kimball County Lions Club is the second Lions Club organized within the state of Nebraska, and this year they have donated $1,000 towards that public facilities restoration.
That's very good. We congratulate those guys for all their help with you.
Most definitely.
That. Yeah. All right, so let's go through the day. Festivities begin at 10 o'clock. You have the parade at 10 o'clock, right?
We're going to kick off with the parade. It could be more than a block long.
Well, you were thinking maybe 3 blocks, 4 blocks?
So.
You're hoping it goes that long?
I hope it goes that long. I understand the KNEB truck is
that
going to be there.
KNEB truck will be there, yeah.
Outstanding. We'll begin the parade with the F.E. Warren Air Force Base Color Guard. They'll be presenting the colors for us this year, followed by our Grand Marshals, Wes and Esther Phillips. They're longtime Kimball County residents, farmers, ranchers in the Bushnell community. So we're looking forward to having them there. We've got some golf carts lined up. We'll have the Kimball County Fair royalty ladies on horseback coming through.
That's good.
Union Pacific is coming there with their, I believe it's a 1/16th, maybe a 1/8 scale model.
I've seen this miniature train. Yeah.
It's a beauty. It's
Yeah.
the old yellow and silver
Right.
diesel,
Yeah.
and they'll be toting a bunch of kids from the community
Right.
in that. Antique cars, some old tractors. Maybe we'll see a hay wagon or two, and anybody who would like to come and be in that parade, just show up. We'll put you in the lineup and take off.
All right. Very good. That'd be great. Okay, so so you have the parade, and then after that, then you guys go straight to the park there, right, in the community center?
Yeah, the parade will end at the park. We have a number of vendors, both food vendors, arts and crafts, other types of vendors available there in the park. Be things for folks to do. We're going to have a horseshoe tournament. We're going to have sack races for the kids. So there'll be things to see, things to do, food to eat. Just kind of make an afternoon of it and hope that folks enjoy themselves.
All right, so it looks here like you can get crafts, and there'll be food, lemonade, jewelry, all kinds of garden produce, and then this Bob Hill has a lot of different things, huh?
Yeah,
for food.
we've got funnel cakes, tacos, corn dogs. Those will be for sale in the park. Bob Hinton, who is a Kimball resident, just recently opened a restaurant there in Kimball. He's going to bring his restaurateur expertise to Kimball and fire up the community kitchen and serve lunch up there. So we'll have hamburgers or cabbage burgers. Pulled pork is what he's famous for. There'll be some of that there as well.
All right, great deal. We'll talk more about Bushnell Day right after this.
That's half down.
Just rooms, a distinctive
Oh, we're
and
fine. We
clear
got about
sound
3 more
system,
minutes to go.
Exhilarating images on 5 jumbo screens, high-speed video
We're gonna
streaming,
be-
and monumental catering.
You got
at the
so
meat
much
shop.
going on,
You
and
need to
we're
call
gonna be
First
hard-pressed to
Nebraska's
talk
premier
about it all.
multifunction facility for your next business meeting. Call 436-6888 or visit us at www.gearingciviccenter.com. The Gearing Civic Center. This is how satisfied feels.
Back on News Extra this morning, and we're very pleased to have Tim Nolting here from Bushnell. We're talking about Bushnell Day, and we've discussed the parade and some of the vendors and everything that are going to be at the park. You got food vendors and craft vendors and all kinds of things you can buy over at the park afterwards, and you got raffle tickets as well. Is that right?
We have raffle tickets. We didn't get out as quickly as we had hoped this year, so they can all also be purchased at the event.
Okay.
Don't have to be present to win. We've got 50 prizes to give away, so there'll be a lot of drawings.
All right. Good deal. Now you have some live entertainment at the park as well. Some folks that people probably haven't heard of, but these folks provide some good entertainment.
They do. We've got local entertainment. We're pleased this year to have the Pine Bluffs Jam Band. They're a group of high schoolers who I heard them at the Pine Bluffs Texas Trail Days, and some outstanding upbeat music. A friend of ours, Ryan Head, he's a singer, guitarist, kind of a jazzy blues Appalachia sound. I think people will really enjoy him.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll plug myself. I'm going to do some cowboy
You're
poetry.
with cowboy poetry. Tim has some CDs and everything that
Yeah.
you can be able to get while you're there at Bushnell Day.
And it's
right?
even one of the prize drawings.
Yeah, even
It's
one
a
of the prize.
CD,
You must be
so-
pretty good if it's one of the prize draws.
We'll see.
Oh, Mr. Larson says you're all right.
Well,
so,
thank you.
So he does. Okay, and then so after that, 2 o'clock rolls around. You have what's this old timers round table?
What we've done is we've invited several of, we call them our old timers, the folks who have been in the Bushnell area for a long time. There's a lot of buildings that used to be in Bushnell that are no longer, and we're going to try to preserve some of that history. People who know the village and what was where and when it was there, and all of that will be recorded. So we just call it the Old Timers Roundtable.
All right. Real quick here, I guess we're running out of time. See, you thought we couldn't fill 8 or 9 minutes, but 4 to 6, lots of opportunities. You can sign up for the horseshoe tournament at that time.
Yep. And then at 6 o'clock we have a potluck supper, community supper. So if you want to join us for that, come along. There'll be plenty of food, but if you'd like to bring your own dish, that would help too. So We start at 9 o'clock in the morning, lining up at Sisters Grimm, which is the bookstore coffee shop on the northwest corner of town.
Right.
We'll kick off the parade from there, and that's where the Old Timers Roundtable will be as well.
Okay.
So we have about 100 people in Bushnell. That's our population. We hope to quadruple it for Bushnell Day. So come on out and join us.
All right, great. Well, I appreciate you coming all the way from Bushnell to tell us about it. And sounds like a great day. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Hope to see you there.
All right, good deal.
Thank you.
Bushnell Day coming up this Saturday down at Bushnell. Back to you, Steve.